Welcome, fellow hunters, to the Forbidden Woods. Today we're going to uncover all the hidden paths, collect every item, and defeat the shadows of Yharnam. So guys, grab yourself a drink, have a seat, relax, and enjoy the ride. My name is Krumak, and this is gaming after the kids have gone to bed. Now, the Forbidden Woods is probably considered one of the biggest areas in Bloodborne. It's a bit of a maze actually, and you can actually get quite lost. So I'm going to take you guys through in two parts. So in the first part, we're actually going to go through the village all the way to the first shortcut, which is in this hut to the right. And we'll meet with the NPC called Voltaire. A bit more on that later as we get to it. So just as you come over this bridge, you'll notice there's a huntsman and also a gunner. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you stay this side of the bridge, take out the huntsman with a visceral attack, and then go over the bridge and take out the gunner. So you'll notice just past the gunner there is actually like a pad on the ground there, which does activate the trap. So you want to be careful when you run across there, you're not actually standing in the way, otherwise it will take you out and kill you. So just to put my recommendation out there, your suggested level should be between 30 and 40, and your upgrades for your weapon should be +4 or +6. I think anything under that, you're going to be struggling, and probably anything over that, you're probably going to be a little bit too powerful, so it's going to be a little bit easy. There's also really good items that you can collect in this area too. There's really good runes, there's a couple key items. There's some special weapons that you can collect as well. There's the tonsil stone. I've got a video out on that, guys, so check my playlists at the end of this video if you want to know how to use that and where to use it. And my all-time favourite mask, the graveyard mask. That's my favourite in this game. So you can actually get that from here as well, but it's actually in a tricky area, so make sure you hang around for that one. So if you look down here, guys, you'll notice this large mob. Now the best way to deal with them is to basically fall off the end and take them from behind, because there is some hunters there that actually throw these oil urns at you. And then you've got to deal with those 3 rabid dogs down there as well. And there's also a huntsman with a torch, and I reckon there's another one with a shield. So it can get quite overwhelming, so you want to just pick them off one by one. Even if you just use the pebbles, if you throw pebbles at them to pick them one by one, that's a good little strategy. Or you can just go in there and guns blazing and swing your axe and go nuts. Wouldn't recommend it though. I've got to say, isn't it great when you can get the kids into bed, then you can jump on the games and you can start playing nice and peaceful. Any of your parents out there that can relate to this, give us a shout out in the comments if this is you. Yeah, so I've always been quite the gamer, guys. I mean, I started off with the Nintendo, so the NES, and then obviously worked up to PlayStation 5, I guess. But I mean, throughout all those years, I mean, I was, Final Fantasy nut. Grand Theft Auto, Metal Gear Solid, and Gran Turismo, just to name a few. Got to say though, in like 2014, 2015, whenever Bloodborne came out, the FromSoft games just became one of my go-to games. I just loved them. Even Days Gone as well. Days Gone was just an absolute masterpiece, which I loved as well. If any of you guys were born into the mid to late 80s like myself, let me know what the first console was that you guys played on and what your favourite game was to play on that. The first game I got on the NES was Air Fortress, and I thought that game was absolutely fantastic, even though I used to rage quit basically all the time because it was so hard. Anyway, back to the game. I'm going to take the bridge down. When you walk out on this one, it actually breaks underneath you, so you should go around the other way, but I want to go down this way for something different. Yeah, I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like the Forbidden Woods is one of those areas that just tries to destroy you. There's so many different traps and stuff in the game that you're not aware of. Up in this next section, you'll notice there's a few huntsmen up the end there, and there's like some wooden paneling on the ground there, so that's actually a trap. So if you fall in there, there's like these carrion crows down the bottom, so if you're not aware of it, it can get you. Yeah, so if you're like me, just make sure you check every area. So there's loot in all these homes and stuff, so you just want to make sure you get in there and check if you're a bit of a completionist like myself. This door here opens up from the other side, but we'll show you later where that section opens up. Now, Bloodborne is that type of game that'll punish you if you try and get in there and attack people and just go nuts. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you are seasoned in this game, then yeah, fair enough. But in this next part here in this house, I'll show you, if you've got to pick the guys off one by one, it makes the game easy. But if you just go in there and start just swinging your axe and going nuts, you're going to get killed very easily. So you've got to be smart the way you do it. See, I died on my last encounter here. I thought I'd be a freaking hero and go in there and start swinging my axe, and all three of them just jumped me at once and yeah, it took me out. So I mean, and I've played over 800 hours of this game in total, so I would consider myself a pretty seasoned hunter, but you know, even the best of us, it can get us. So yeah, this game just keeps teaching you every day. If you guys can relate, share your stories down below in the comments. I'd love to hear them. So there you go. I thought I'd activate that trap just for some shits and giggles. So yeah, it could take you off guard if it's your first time playing the game. So, and yeah, those crows are so annoying in such a confined space. Bloody hell, where did you come from, mate? We're just going to run around the back section of these homes here. There's some beast blood pellets that you can pick up in there. There's one house that you can actually go in that there's really nothing in there, which is just highly annoying. I don't know why the FromSofts have done that, but yeah, we'll go around the back of there, pick up those items and then keep going. Yeah, so that's the house there to the left. Don't go in that one, guys. It's just a complete waste of time. Alright, so now we're going to head up to the house with the lantern and get the tonsil stone. Now, I'm not going to bang on too much about what it does, but I do have a video out that shows you how you get it and what you do with it once you get it. So I will put that in the playlist at the end of this video if you want to check that one out, guys. So you can either listen to the dialogue, guys, or you can just skip ahead if you want to and continue on.
But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
So highly recommend taking out these dogs in the cages before you head out. Otherwise they will come out and attack you all at once. So definitely do that. This section off to the left here, guys, I've got a video out on where that goes to. It's a bit of a hidden area, but if you want to see that video, check it out in the playlists at the end of the video too. So guys, up this ladder you can find the white church garb. So this is good for doing Adela the Nun quest. Check out the playlist at the end of the video, guys, and you'll find the video there. Wow, well that was actually really perfectly timed, or really fluky, I don't know, you guys decide. Oh, the old bag snatcher. I don't know, what do you guys think about this one? Does he freak you out or not? I'll show you an easy way to take him out. Watch this, guys. Yeah, so this guy's obviously got a lot of HP, so you want to make sure you get that visceral attack in. And when he does fall on the ground, you want to do like a charged attack, like your R2, and then hit him with that, and that should kill him straight away. I don't know about you guys, but this guy gave me grief for such a long time. He used to ruin all my runs. But yeah, I mean, as you gain traction in this game, you eventually work out these kinks. But I mean, even to this day, when I still see him, I freak out and go, "Oh my god, is he going to get me?" Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've never actually fully understood the point of this gate here. I mean, it doesn't actually really do anything. I mean, I know it blocks off the other area, but there's no enemies in there that can come in and, attack you. So I don't really understand what the point of it is. Do you guys know? Put in the comments below, guys, if you guys know what the reason for that is. I've never been able to work it out. Now this part's a little bit tricky. I've always found the guys that throw the Molotov cocktails at you are a little bit relentless, so definitely need to be careful in this area, that's for sure. I think a good old running attack should knock this guy straight off the roof and kill him. Just going to try and tackle this next bit at a bit of a run, so I'm going to run up and attack this first guy with a sword, and then hopefully the guy with the Molotov cocktails doesn't get me, but then I can try and knock him off the roof, so I'll give that a crack. Now this is the time to shine with those Molotov cocktails, guys. So as you see in the water down below, there's like that coloured oily type texture to it. So when you throw your Molotov cocktails in there, it basically explodes and spreads. So those rotted corpses that are in the water down below, when you throw the Molotov cocktails at them, it kills them straight away. So yeah, really worth using them here, guys. You just got to be careful, like when you're in the water and you throw them, you're not too close, otherwise you'll burn yourself as well. I've done that a few times, so yeah, when you throw them, just hang back a little bit, just in case. So if you go back instead of going this way, it takes you all the way back to where that trap was, where you fall down in with the carrion crows. There's really no reason for us to go back there, so we're just going to continue on. As you come around this part of the house, got to watch out for that guy with a gun on top of the roof. So when these two guys attack you, he shoots you. So yeah, it can be really annoying. Now this next section up here, guys, I'll tell you what, it can be devastating. So you've got a cannon at the end that fires at you whenever you get close. There's also one of these terrifying enemies called the large huntsman, and he wields one of these like plows. And yeah, oh my god, I tell you what, he can move quick and he's just freaky. I don't know, just something about him, eh? He's always scared the shit out of me. So the way to get around the cannon, guys, is you got to use the homes to the left and the right. So there's like little pathways that you can go through to, you know, go from side to side. So that's the only way you can get through. If you run directly straight through, you're just going to get smashed. And there is some good loot in those homes as well. So yeah, pick those up as you go through. You've also got to watch out for hunters and that just hiding behind barrels and stuff or laying on the floor, because while you're focused on the cannon, you don't really see these enemies, so just keep an eye out for those guys. Yeah, so from here, guys, you can run pretty much straight to the end and take out the guy that's actually operating the cannon, and then you're pretty much all good. Alright, now that's done, can you actually hear that large huntsman? He's making that kind of gurgling sound. So I'm gonna take you up to him and I'm gonna show you how freaky he is. So let's go and get him and take him out. Yeah, it's just one of those enemies that's freaked me out as well. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I've been killed a few times by that guy. Yeah, in so many different sections of this game. So we're going to go inside the mill in a sec, but before we do that, we're going to head down to the right and pick up the twin bloodstone shards in there in the little hidden section. And then once we go in here, you'll be prepared to meet a new type of an enemy. Now guys, when you walk in, you'll notice there's an enemy walking down the stairs. Just leave him for now, we're going to come back to him a bit later. There's some good things to pick up in this mill, so you'll get the cannon weapon, which is pretty much an overpowered weapon, but it's worth having. You'll also meet the suspicious beggar. You can actually miss this. He does drop the beast rune if you kill him, or you can actually send him off to Asefka's clinic or the cathedral ward, which I will recommend against, because if you send him to the cathedral ward, he'll kill everyone there. So it's a bit of a nut job. So let's go through there, guys, and I'll show you what I mean. So up on this next section through here, you'll fight another one of those large huntsmen with the plough. Yeah, take him out as quick as you can, and then there's a ladder up to the left there, which takes you up to the top. God, wasn't that a brilliant display of failure? God, I missed all those bloody parries, that was terrible. I'll tell you what, I don't know what it is with From Software and their really long ladders, but bloody hell, I tell you what, they just, yeah, they take forever. Anyway, so up here, guys, yeah, be careful navigating across this these gears section. We'll pick up the poison knives at the end, and then we're going to drop down onto the ledge below and pick up the cannon weapon. So yeah, after we've done that, we're going to head back up. We'll have to drop down, head back up again, up the ladder, and then we'll go and meet with the suspicious beggar. This is going to be an interesting fight, this one. Alright, now like I said before, when you meet this guy, you can either there's a few different things you can do. You can either attack him and get his rune, which is the beast rune, but he does turn into the abhorrent beast, which yeah, is a really hard beast to fight. You'll see why shortly. But you can also send him to the Cathedral Ward or a Sefka's Clinic. So if you don't want to fight him, I do recommend sending him to a Sefka's Clinic, because if you send him to Cathedral Ward, like I said before, he will kill everybody there, which is not ideal. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to kill him so you can see the fight. Watch this.
Whoa.
Have you got a screw loose? Or is it your animal intuition? You hunters have got more blood on your hands.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie guys, this guy is super hard to fight, hey, he's so hard to parry. I'm not even actually sure if you can parry him, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, he does destroy you quite quickly, this guy. So you do actually fight him in the Chalice dungeons as well, if you guys didn't know that. But yeah, he's just, yeah, he's so hard to fight. Oh no, he's knocked me off. Bloody hell. Now what you can actually do, you can actually cheese fight him. So you can go up to the hallway where you first go in there, and you can just throw poison knives at him, and that'll, you know, bring his health bar down. It's really not the most spectacular way to defeat him, but it's an option if you want it. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and that way you can pick up his room and not have to, you know, die and start over again. Yeah, so as you can see, it's super cheesy. Yeah, it does. Obviously, the poison knives do lower his health, but depending on how many you have, it may not actually kill him in totally. So you may have to go out there and obviously finish him off with your weapon.
Die! 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 Hunters are killers, nothing less! You call me a beast? A beast? What would you know? I didn't ask for this. Rancid beasts, every last one of us.
Alright, so just make sure you pick up the beast rune before you continue on, guys. Alright, so we're going to head back down to where that single enemy was when we first walked into the mill. We're going to take him out. So this one you can actually sneak up against and attack him from behind and get that visceral attack in, so he doesn't really pose too much of a threat. You just got to make sure that you're sneaking up, like you got to be walking, not running, otherwise he'll hear you and turn around. So you will encounter these enemies a bit further on in the Forbidden Woods. They actually, so this form is like his initial form, but after that he'll like grab his head and all these snakes come out of his head and he becomes a lot stronger. He can inflict poison and has more of a long range attack. You can still parry him, but it makes it a little bit harder. And also the snakes can grab you as well, so which is, it can be sometimes enough for an instant kill, so you want to be careful. As you come out of this archway, you will encounter one that's actually got his snakes already coming out of his head, so you'll be able to get a bit of a gauge on what he's like to fight. So yeah, it would have been nice to get the parry in there to show you guys, but it kind of worked. But yeah, as you can see, he's a little bit more aggro than the other forms. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to continue on, go pick up the twin bloodstone shards up the hill there, and then we're going to go up the elevator, and that's going to take us in to see the NPC, which is called Voltaire. So Voltaire is the master of the League, which is one of the covenants in Bloodborne. So when you get up there and you talk to him, he'll ask you if you want to join the League, in which he'll give you the Impurity rune, which is one of the Karal runes. which is the symbol of the League. If you do wish to attack and kill him, he does drop the one-eyed iron helm, which you can pick up once you've killed him. So yeah, totally up to you if you want to attack him or if you want to join the League. That's totally up to you. That's your personal choice.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, Master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League? Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League.
So as you open the door to the hut, you'll notice it goes back to the lamp at the very start of the Forbidden Woods. Okay guys, this is part 1 finished. Stay tuned for part 2 guys. If you've enjoyed my video so far, please like and subscribe to my channel. My name is Crewmac, you're watching Muddy's Gaming. Thanks for the support guys.